don't think it's supposed to smell like that. Well, everybody, it's just me tonight. Pete and Dan. Oh, wait, Pete's.
Oh, hi.
Oh, my God.
Everywhere you look, everywhere.
Did you have something else?
Did I have something else?
Yeah, you started talking shit.
Me? I wasn't talking shit.
Oh.
But I was going to say that, so this was the first vinyl that we tried from the vinyl machine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And this is the second. So this isn't working too well. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Not sticking right? Or
yeah, it's not sticking right. So I might have to use the old method
for the time being.
For the time being, yeah.
Well, this is why last week I was like, might want to hold off messaging that person until you know for a fact that everything's going to be good to go.
Well, I sent it to her, and the vinyl, in fact, did peel off. I offered to pay for the shipment back and then reapply the new vinyl, but that doesn't look like it's going to work either. So I have to email the company tomorrow to let them know that it didn't work and see what else they got. Because
could it be the material? Does it not stick to FDM?
Well, I asked him that, and he was like, I don't know if it's a low transfer or something like that. And he was like, do you have texture to it? I was like, yeah, there's a really light texture. He was like, well, you know, given how minuscule that is, it shouldn't bother it. So I don't fucking know, man.
That's annoying.
But they have been really helpful.
That's good.
They called me. They talked about what my project was, and we tried to work from there to find it.
I mean, at least their support's been good because it wasn't cheap. So, yeah. Oh my God, phone. So yeah, that sucks. But in other news, today was some weird. Oh, great. Some random 1027 thing from Hasbro where they put up some new announcements and stuff that I'm not familiar with. I should be able to share my screen. I understand. Window. Let me get rid of this. Do you see it?
Hey, there it is. Sorry, I was shooting an email to the company that I bought the vinyl from.
You are fine. So these were basically from today. I don't know what it is. I got an email about it and was like, okay, great. But today was Hasbro 1027, where they just basically showed a lot of different upcoming stuff.
Oh, yeah. Dan decides to join.
Do you want to know why you guys couldn't hear me?
Because you're dumb.
User error.
Yeah, this was a user error. It's because I didn't show myself on stream. You know, because duh.
Why do you sound lispy?
He is lispy.
I have a mask on.
Because I have a mask on.
I have a mask on because I thought we were dressing up, you assholes.
Now you sound like Charlie Day when he has all the braces on in that episode of It's Always Sunny.
Yes. Now let's get this over with.
What are we getting over with?
Well, now the camera's not working. There it is. Okay.
Oh, look, it's Joey Jordanson.
Great.
And a Slipknot.
For him to just look at me like shit. That's great.
Slipknot.
Hey, now he's Blueface. Blue Dan Group.
Really hot in this. poking me in the eye.
Dude, be careful. Your eyes are back there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the latex is poking it.
Well,
I push my fingers into my eyes. No?
I mean, he's Papa from Ghost.
Yes. Hello.
Papa Jordanson?
Hi. Slipknot is not the only band that wears masks.
No, you're right. Mushroom
Yes,
Head does it too.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Nobody's ever done it except those two.
is that Savage Opress?
Yeah.
I was gonna. What you just said.
You want to go through the Star Wars stuff too?
Yeah, I like
That's
Star
a
Wars.
word I don't understand.
Okay.
It's Darth Maul's brother, Savage Opress.
So here's an overview. Okay, we don't care, ladies.
That guy died in the show.
I don't know who that is.
Yep.
That's cool. He looks like a humanoid Jar Jar Binks.
Not gonna work here no more. That's what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the one that said he's the one that said that Vader blew up the Death Star live.
He comes with a really bad overcoat.
At least they're trying. It's a good change.
Yeah.
I guess, but
That looks like Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows.
it doesn't, but okay.
I was gonna say like a pissed off Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I could, especially there, I could see the Chuck Norris bit. So here's Savage Opress.
Walker, Tatooine Ranger. Savage Opress.
Look at these single jointed elbows though.
So the Black Series is notorious for not updating in quite a while, but they do look like they're pinless now.
Maybe we'll see some more. Yeah.
3.
Yeah, it looks like they're pinless.
Oh, but he does have soft goods on his hips. That's pretty good.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that. That's a good lets him get into stances like this actually.
Which is something new because usually they don't give a shit. They'll put that plastic over it.
Yeah. Oh, he's a bulkier figure.
So I've started Clone Wars. I haven't really gotten that far into it.
A lot of people love it. Like, it's huge. I don't really care about Star Wars that much.
Well, you said you don't like animation either, so
Yeah, animation's. I'm not.
It's a great show. I know you don't like it. It's a great show.
I have other friends who love it too. So Dan, you're not alone in being a huge fan of it.
It's crap.
I won't even be mean.
No, it's probably. I will say it's probably the best property that's been consistent in the last 20 years.
I think I've heard that honestly from other people. But so this is a Pulse premium thing at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time, and then 2 for everybody. So if you pay the extra to get Hasbro Pulse, get on there. It's $50, and then it's like free shipping for most stuff. And then we actually got to see a Sentinel, which is pretty cool. This is the newer one, 22 inches. So it's a little bit shorter than the HasLabs, and it's half the price of the HasLabs. But it's, I mean, I don't know. It's a much more simplistic design, but I think it fits very well with X-Men 97, and that's what it's geared for. So I pre-ordered one. I'm pretty pleased with the release. I just can't wait to get it. Speaking of giant figures, Ant-Man is shipping and arriving at some people's houses, so check your mail, people. And we have some other new announcements.
Oh, fuck. You just reminded me. I was checking the shipping earlier, and I forgot to see where it's at.
Uh-oh.
So,
it asked me to update my address on Pulse like 5 fucking times.
I know.
And I logged into Pulse, and I changed my address to the new address, right? And it's still shipping to Barnacle.
That's great. That's wonderful. Good job, Pulse.
Hasbro. So
good job, guys.
I guess it's confirmed that we do have a new Falcon coming into the MCU. Can we get past these Yeah, here we go. So here's, I mean, these are probably just renders, but I feel like I'd rather look at these than the other ones with all the guys holding them. But so, okay.
It's so much fun to go through pictures, isn't it?
It is. But
It's such a joy.
yeah, so we have like 3 pictures of Falcon. It looks like it's gonna be kind of what they did with the other Falcon.
Yeah.
Although
Wait.
these wings do fold.
Wait. You said I'm sorry, I missed what you said. You said there's a new Falcon coming into the MCU?
Yeah. Because Steve Rogers is now
Yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah. Old
Sam
Falcon
Wilson.
is now Captain America, so now we need somebody to go with Sam. Yes, got it.
Yeah. Yep. Although Bucky
didn't
is
think of
also
that.
Captain America at one point, so. Oh, okay, cool. We're just interloping them now.
Figures
I don't know.
Pulse.
I forget the actor that is playing Falcon. But
So we're gonna find out in the new movie because I haven't seen anything in the trailer. Oh, okay, yeah,
Well,
completely off the thing on that one.
They kind of hinted at who the new Falcon was going to be in that stupid series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I mean, it wasn't hinted, but yeah, it was him.
That you didn't like?
No, it was dumb.
Remember the guy that Falcon was talking to get like intel, and he was like asking for like army support at one point. It was a Hispanic guy. That Hispanic guy is going to be the new Falcon.
Yeah, no, I know it's a Hispanic guy. I just can't picture him in my head.
Cool. So I didn't know that. I missed that completely. I mean, I saw the show, but it didn't occur to me. Me stupid.
We also have 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗿 here.
What'd you call him?
𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗿.
Okay.
𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗿. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
That's what I'm curious about though. Is like Red Hulk is sure he's Ross, but I can't imagine Harrison. And I've said it before, but I can't imagine Harrison Ford sticking around for this long. I love that they did that with the waist. Way to go, guys! Just to swivel on a flat thing because that doesn't look fucking terrible. Good job, proud of you.
Yeah, it doesn't look great around the pants, does it?
No, it's so dumb when they
It
do
looks
that.
bad.
I mean, I don't know. Figures suck. There's no way you're going to actually get proper articulation or anything. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
They do their best with what they have, essentially.
Oh, Edmonton Oilers scored. And he believes in me. Just checking out the wing mechanism. It looks like there's some more articulation on the wings this time, which is actually pretty cool. And I guess they're interchangeable for whatever reason.
I like the color scheme. I'm a green guy, so I'm happy about that.
Here we go. Who's
really?
Oh, okay. So yeah, Cap, Hulk, and Falcon are all pre-orders 1 tomorrow. And we got a new Iron Patriot, I guess. And then this is what the fuck is that?
That's the Dark Avengers Miss Marvel.
Thank you.
So that does it complete the lineup? Technically it does, right? Because we already got an Ares, and then we got Hawkeye.
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Popsically.
This is going so well this evening.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry,
I love it.
My baby was playing with my phone, and she had chocolate all over her hands, and now it's all over my phone. So I am trying to scrub this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. So dumb. Make her wear gloves.
Yeah, seriously. Dumb. Do better, baby.
I mean, do you have a case for it?
Yeah,
he's gonna catch a case.
I don't know how legally that will stand though. It's a phone.
He's gonna catch a case.
My pile of loot arrived. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
What'd you get?
Duke.
Okay.
I got my next model kit from Moto King. This is that company that did that Batman. And they're doing the Batmobile and the Batsicle.
I just like that word Batsicle.
Skywarp and then Thundercracker, and then Big Bad Toy Store actually has exclusives, Sunspot, I think it is, and then Acid Storm to complete the Seeker lineup, because these guys are part of the Seekers with Starscream. So being that I'm a hoarder, have to get all my Seekers from the MDLX line. Although I'm not getting there's Shattered Glass Rodimus Prime. I'm not doing that one.
I always liked Rodimus Prime, man.
I also got Iron Man for the Mezco, which is really weird packaging, honestly. Like the fact that they have all these little comic frames on it kind of threw me off. I didn't know what that was the front of it, because then you look at the back and it shows all the little doohickeys that come with them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
It's weird that they did that, because normally it's just much more simple shot of them. I also got Raptor Talon and Little Bird Brain for General Ledger. Wait, what?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Chip, Raptor Talon, and General Ledger. See, it's really dumb that I bought this, in honesty, because I don't know who's who. I'm guessing the bird is General Ledger. But
I can't help you on that one.
Yep, send it back.
Yep. Send it back like he's getting his arcades back.
I got my little 3-0-112 Iron Man 2 figure. I haven't got one of these in a little while. I think that they're just taking some time to come out. But this is die-cast Iron Man figure that actually scales well with like Legends and everything. I got Odious, the Living Curse. I'm taking this out of the bag. But shipped my Odious figure. So, pretty cool.
I got excited. I thought it was Odorous from Guar.
No, it's the Unparalleled Universe figure.
Odorous has got a thing? Nice!
And then...
Oh, he does.
Probably, right?
So excited about this. My 1,000 Toys
wow.
6 came in. So, glad those are finally shipping. This is an exclusive edition, which means it probably has a shiny helmet or a shiny visor. And that's pretty much it. I think I got... Oh, I had some Warhammer 40K figures in there, too.
You slut.
Pretty much.
God damn it. Yeah, you've... How many Warhammer figures you got now?
Is
a
it
lot.
double digits?
A lot.
I think I might be in double digits now.
See, yep. That's it. You're gone.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Hey, man.
That guy. Yeah, I have like, I think I have 11 here, and then I have like 6 in my new pile of loot. Honestly, the figures are great. Joy Toy is killing the line. The detail on them is awesome. They have pretty good articulation. They're only 1/18th scale. But like considering how bulky their armor is and everything like that, I would say they have good articulation. They have like swappable hands for holding their guns and everything like that, and they're just really cool. It was a lot of fun. I even bought a Hellbrute and a Dread Knight, which is the Hellbrute is this big. He does not have good articulation, but that's because he's BAF, big as fuck.
I was like, oh, build a figure? They do that?
That was what I was trying to get you to go for. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see a little spin wheel video I did for the Ninja Turtles by Joy Toy. Those are actually really good. Come hear that. Oh, God, don't drop it. So I had to order these through an overseas company because they don't typically ship to the U.S. But which button do I push? Yeah, there you go. They look
Oh,
really good.
I was gonna bring the video up, but never mind.
Yeah, you don't have to. But they look really good. They're 1/18 scale. They don't have double jointed elbows, so like there is a limited range of motion on their elbows. But honestly, I love these figures.
They look so awesome, though, man.
They definitely have their own style to them, but like, you can tell what they are. They don't go crazy. Like we've seen some other Ninja Turtles inspired stuff that definitely, like, it's Ninja Turtles, but it's also like, yeah, you're really trying not to infringe on a license. I don't know what kind of deal these guys worked out because supposedly they are official, but it seems like they can only sell them in certain markets. So you have to go to like other websites. I went to highplay.com or highplaytoys.com, and I was a little on the fence about it, but I'm actually really glad that I went with it because I got the item that I purchased, and they're really cool. They each come with a skateboard, a slice of pizza, a little turtle talkie, their weapons, a set of their weaponry that has like an effect. So like Donnie has the bow staff, and it'll have like one that makes it look like he's twirling it. Michelangelo has the same kind of effect for his nunchucks. The Cy for Raph have like these kind of plastic things coming out the front, so it looks like he's jabbing them really fast. And then Leo has like swords with slashing effects. And then they all come with a skateboard also, like 6 alternative hands because they have just fists equipped from the start. And then they have these base plates which interlock, and then they just have a simple like sewer lid base plate. I want to say they were just under $40 because High Play is shipping them like everywhere. So it's a little more expensive, but honestly, they're really cool. I'm really glad that I got them. I haven't folded and gotten the foot soldiers or Shredder yet.
Time will come.
I know, it's just because I'm gonna want one of each foot soldier because there's A and then B, and they come with a different assortment of weapons and accessories, and I want enough to actually fight the turtles one-on-one. Then Shredder, they're also doing Bebop and Rocksteady, which I had through having my pre-orders from Big Bad Toy Store, but if you click the link, you can't see them anymore. So I feel like I'm going to get an email from Big Bad saying that they're no longer going to be available. We'll see. Well, if you go to...
Shit.
So these are made... Yeah, these are Joy Toy. Yeah, these are Joy Toy. And I don't know if it's Joy Toy's website or where it was, but like because of licensing, they're not available to be sold in the US. It's like I think that they are official, but because like NECA and then Playmates and other companies have a hold on the license, probably to certain price points or whatever, they can't sell them domestically. I don't really know how all that works because actually I've seen similar conversations about like people wanting Mezco to get into the Star Wars, but it's tricky because Hasbro has the license for Star Wars, and then they have a price point up to a certain amount or threshold, and then you have companies like SH Figuarts that have the license also. So like I don't know. I don't really know how the licensing work. It looks like there's differences that they set like pricing thresholds and everything like that. It's weird. But yeah, if you were on the fence about these turtles, you could get them at highplaytoys.com. You could probably just Google Joy Toy Ninja Turtles and find a place that sells them, but they're awesome.
You okay, Pete?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. You look worried.
I mean, just zoom on him doing that. Why don't you?
I am. Hold on.
This is great content.
It's great content. I don't know what he's doing.
That's the face I make when I'm pumping a grinder.
That's not what I expected. That's not what I expected.
I don't know what that means.
I don't-
Get a
You
water.
were eating a sandwich in Massachusetts.
Can you give me a water? Thanks. There's nobody there.
I was gonna say there's nobody there.
There never is.
Good shot. Obviously, there she is. I have. I think now that I'm back, with it, and I know how to press buttons. I believe I have everything you guys have sent, and if you just want me to start, I will start.
I mean, if you really want to do that, fine.
That the point?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm so confused.
I just felt like giving you lip, you little bitch.
I mean, we talked about dressing up for. Yes,
Hey, I am dressed up. The cat's in a costume.
Oh, great! Have you washed that yet?
I only wore it for a little bit yesterday.
There's all those people.
I wasn't by people.
Ugh. What do you mean? You weren't there?
I was, but I didn't sit like
That's a lot of people. Oh, I just mean in the same building. That's how I have to get it washed.
Oh. No.
Anyway, I don't care about Jubilee, so somebody else talk about it. Why am I here?
I'm
I'm
glad
not a
to
huge X-Men person, but I'm excited that I pre-ordered this for 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. I want my X-Men 97 line. Plus, with the Sentinel that they're putting out, hell yeah, I want this figure.
I was always bummed out that they cut her from the first movie. I'm talking all the way in 2000. That there's a scene where she's in it, and then they were just like, everybody else.
You know, it'd be really cool if they brought her back and she was played by my girlfriend, Jessica Hennick. That's the cringiest thing I've said on the whole stream ever. Kidding. That was weird. I take it back.
Jessica Hennick.
She did show up in was it Days of Futures Past? Played by the girl.
Jessica Hennick is in Matrix Revolutions, unfortunately.
Game
And
of
then
Thrones,
she's also in
Iron
Fist.
Resurrections?
She's in, yeah, that's it. And then she's also in Game of Thrones as one of the Snake Sisters or something like that.
Oh, she's in Glass Onion. I know who that is.
I didn't bother. I didn't like the first one, so I was like, no, I'm good.
What? What?
I don't know what to. I'm not going to comment.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but I was also like, okay.
I'm not allowed to have movie opinions anymore because he just goes, Children of Men. So I'm just like, all right, fine. You didn't like that movie.
Dan, you bring that movie up more than I do, so shut the fuck
I
up.
don't. I will clip every time you've brought it up. As an
Okay,
argument against
when you're
it.
at it, clip it every time you brought it up too.
Do like a super cut.
I'm going to do some.
We're
Well,
like,
you haven't seen Children of Men. Children of Men. Children. Well, you didn't like Children of Men.
Oh, maybe you should watch Punisher. Blah blah blah.
I'm not. No,
I would not.
Daredevil. That's it. Yeah, Daredevil.
Don't bother. Don't watch Punisher. God.
Why? I love Punisher.
So do a lot of people. But if you want to keep loving Punisher, don't watch the series.
Listen, that actor annoyed me in Walking Dead anyway. So
John Bernthal is not the problem. He's great as Punisher. The problem is they don't understand that Punisher hates all injustices and crime and shit like that.
Oh, I see.
And they were like, we need a specific enemy that is responsible. No, just let him go out and fucking kill things and let
it was written by a meme sharer. That's when the show was written by.
It was written by Netflix people, and
yeah.
In some ways,
Netflix
people are good writers, but in other ways, they're not.
I'm just glad that this Jubilee looks Asian for once. Since we like
just as I thought we were gonna move on.
It looks like that's actually a soft goods jacket, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Mayfix does soft goods.
I know. I didn't really, honestly, I barely looked at this. I was excited they were doing it, and I pre-ordered it.
Yeah. I do the same thing when I see a Mayfix release. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Take it. Just take the
And
money.
I don't even bother pre-ordering or buying Spider-Man figures from Mezco because Mayfix fucking killed them.
Do you remember back when Mayfix was like a dirty word?
Yeah. Oh, dude, the first Mayfix figures I bought were terrible.
Yeah.
And then through different groups that were active when I was on Facebook, I was like, I saw people buying them, and I was like, this line cleaned up their shit. Because like the first figures I got from them were actually from Batman versus Superman.
Right. I was gonna say, didn't they do like a Heath Ledger, and like everybody was like, it fell apart in my hands and all this shit.
I didn't get that one, but I got like the core figures from Batman and Superman, and they sucked. Like the joints were really loose. They looked bad. But Mafex just came in after that, and they were like, if we're gonna compete, we need to improve. And they did. And I think that I think it's Legendary Beast Kingdom, but Beast Kingdom apparently is also improved. They're at a weird scale. They're like 1/8 scale. So it's more niche. And they've actually put out some figures that looked decent. Like their Dark Side figure looked kind of okay. But in the end, I was like, I didn't want to take the chance on it because it's going to scale odd because it's 1/8. And then I don't know. While they look like they're better, I don't think that they look quite as good as the lines that I do collect. So, yeah. But that was more of a comic version of Darkseid, which was kind of cool. But it was still like an independent take.
I just remember liking Jubilee a lot on the show, and then them doing nothing with it in the universe in the movies, and kind of like,
It's so Days of Future
not really fair.
Days of Future Past had a surprising cast of the X-Men in the beginning, but then they were like, no, it's a Wolverine movie, and which I get, but also like,
I was gonna say I get it,
but also it was a bad movie, so.
Which one? Oh, Origins? Yeah.
No, Days of Future Past. It's a bad movie.
At RFK at the end? That was all right. I still have not seen, what's the last one? The very last one. The Dark Phoenix?
Oh, yeah.
Is that after Days of Future Past?
Yeah, because there's Future Past, Apocalypse, and then whatever this one was.
Apocalypse is also a bad movie.
Boogaloo. It's not great. It ages poorly. Which is not a good start when it starts off meh. But I liked the first two of that soft reboot.
I also hate Evan Peters as Quicksilver.
And then some of the best scenes, though.
Oh my God, no! That was so bad. That's like, hey, everybody loved that Quicksilver scene in that first movie where we did it like the right amount. Let's do it the wrong amount this time. And
then let's just keep going back to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Hollywood always does that shit, so it's not really surprising.
That's not his fault.
No, it's not.
I really like Aaron Taylor Johnson's portrayal, like that more smug Quicksilver.
They didn't see that coming, and then they kill him. Thanks, Joss.
Right,
dude. Don't give Pete any more ammunition to remember that he hates Age of Ultron.
No, that's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's a 5-star movie. Fuck you, Pete. But they kill Quicksilver, and it's stupid.
I really do like Age of Ultron a lot. I think that
you did see that. I love the self-awareness in it. Like, I always got a chuckle of Hawkeye being the one who, because they kind of like, Hawkeye, what's he doing here? And then he's he goes, it's like, what does he say?
He's basically like, I'm going to go shoot some arrows at robots. We're at a floating island in the sky. So either stay here.
This doesn't make sense.
And
none
get
of this makes sense.
Or come out and join us fighting. Like,
I think the premise should have been more technological warfare than anything else. Instead, he wants to lift up a random city in the world and slam it against the earth to create this shockwave that'll kill all humans. Why would you? You have the power to like hack into a system and like use the U.S. military's nukes against each other to create like a world war that would just completely obliterate each other. That why would you go this route? This is
because we have to create a situation that the arrows can get out of, not nuclear warfare.
Well,
stop that.
So I think you can make the heroes get out of anything. It's just such a weird premise. I don't know.
So I never took it that seriously. I always enjoyed. all kidding aside, really,
Pete, how do the
I love those
Avengers stop
movies.
that nuclear holocaust from happening?
They get the keys.
What keys?
Or make it do one of those like things where they like hack, they counter hack.
Yeah, that makes for a really good action movie. Is them all on computers like
that was the fucking head.
Hold on.
God damn it!
Hold on a second. This motherfucker just sat here and told me for the last 2 weeks off and on how nothing happens and they live, and he wants fucking Age of Ultron to be a hack movie.
That popped in my head.
Fuck you.
You could have made it where Tony Stark sacrifices all his armors to like fucking or his technology or his current AI, whatever the situation.
Sure, I know. I'm just pushing your ball.
Hey,
by the way,
you're right.
Hold on, Pete. That's a really fucking stupid idea because obviously he needs all his armors to blow up like fireworks in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, don't ruin Iron Man 3 for your fantasy, which is also amazing, and I will fist fight a man who says otherwise.
Trash.
Fuck you if you'd enjoy Matt.
The movie's so bad.
By the way, I was watching all the extras on the They Live DVD, and they go to John Carpenter, and he goes, wait, no, I told you this specifically. He goes, someone asked me, do I think the fight should be shorter? Fuck no. I was like, yes, John, thank you. I love that movie so much.
It's such a stupid fucking fight.
I get it. There's no fight until he casts Roddy Piper. There's no fight. And then he goes, Piper's in it. We got to have a fight. I think most people don't like that fight because it's kind of how fights actually happen, not that shit you see with other superhero movies. Or it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Art the Clown. Anybody see Terrifier 3 yet?
Oh my god, they did a pre-order and they left it open?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, before we move on from Marvel. I know it's technically not Marvel, but somebody saw the last Venom movie.
Last what?
Venom movie.
You saw Venom?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would you do that to yourself? Dan's gonna be like, I loved it. It was a great movie. Everything was awesome.
I rewatched. I rewatched the first one, watched the second one, watched the third one.
This is explaining this. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck?
That's the whole 3 arc. What are you talking about? All of them have been.
Why would you?
But that's a problem though, because I wanted to see. But I wanted to see if I was like, am I being too hard on this after Joker 2? Is it really that bad? Yeah, it's meh. Yeah. Tom Hardy is the only thing that is worth a fuck in that movie, in any of the movies.
Yeah, but
Tom Hardy.
No, I disagree.
Yeah,
Tom Hardy's fine. Don't get me wrong; he's a great actor. But what they have him doing in that movie is fucking dumb. I don't know. I like Tom Hardy.
Well, I almost quoted the end of the next one, but I guess you guys don't care. Goodbye, Eddie. I'll never forget you. And I started laughing out loud. I started laughing. Yeah, that's in the. Yeah, good job, Sony, putting that in the trailer. As soon as I saw that in the trailer, I'm like, that's at the end of the movie. It sure is crap. There it is. One of the last things in the movie is.
So yeah, spoiler alert for anyone who didn't see Venom yet. But also, like, I know I'm kind of like, yeah, we're spoiling that movie, but like, if you had high hopes for it, you're really wrong.
No, now that's the thing. I had no hopes up or down. I was just like,
see,
Are you just like to go to the movie theaters and like watch movies and take in the experience?
Not like I used to, and because you also have to, without doxing myself, remember that this is a little theater, and my TV's almost as big as the screen in the theater here, and also it's only $7. So whatever. Yeah. So like, and there's never anybody there. Even like the most people I ever saw in the theater there was seeing the last 2 Ghostbusters. There was more people there to see the 2 Ghostbusters movies than there was I took Kelly to see Dark Knight Rises there.
Also a bad
couple
movie.
Other Marvel movies, debatable. And this is the most that, like, there was nobody there. Nobody cared about this movie, especially in ding, 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 ding. So I will go to see a movie there because nobody bothers me.
Yeah, if it's that cheap,
Somebody
hell yeah,
there.
might as well.
Oh God, yeah, it's
Yeah.
the theater's been here for like 70 years, and they finally, right before COVID, upgraded to the digital projectors, so they stay in business. They run an Airbnb there where the guy killed himself in the lobby, the former owner. That's a true story. Just found that out. So yeah, that narrows it down. Come find me.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're yeah.
It's not in the news. It was not in the news.
But
yeah, it was but yeah, so I hate to jump on the bandwagon like that, but wait for digital or don't at all. It's your choice. I don't care.
I'm not gonna. I didn't bother seeing the second one, and I like what's his face,
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. I like Woody Harrelson, but I didn't even bother seeing him as Carnage because dumb.
Miscast. Yeah, miscast.
And also Carnage is bigger than Venom in the movie.
Yeah.
And that's just dumb. Like, Carnage is not big. Carnage is about the size of Peter Parker. Maybe a little bigger if you want him to be. But really, Carnage is not about being large and imposing. It's about being fucking psychotic and murderous.
That movie also aged poorly.
What movie?
Makes the second Venom, whatever it's called.
The first one aged terribly. They're all
Venom
bad
2,
movies.
Venom 2 Electric Boogaloo or something. I don't know.
Not called
Let
that.
them be carnage. Let there be carnage.
Let there be carnage. Yeah.
Let them be carnage. Oh, you and your pronouns.
That was pluralization, buddy.
Let they be. Oh, I thought he said they be carnage. I thought he was on the same page as me.
I don't know.
I watched that happen. This week.
But
I was like, of all the problems it has, that's not one of them. Anyway.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a bad movie. I'm curious what that means for Venom moving forward, though. So did they? I know everyone's posting like, "Oh, this is the way Null looks." I'm like, okay, cool. Glad that they jumped to the King in Black, which is like 30 years after Venom was created. Okay, being that.
Yeah, well, Venom's no longer.
I don't know about that.
I know, and we know what that means in comic book in terms, but
yeah. It means Sony's finally giving up. Well, not
that's
giving
what
up.
That's why I get nervous because, as far as I'm concerned, even though Pete didn't like the last one and he's demonstratively wrong, they've been lucky with the Ghostbusters movies because they have a guy who's connected to the original that will not let Bible, source material kind of be bastardized that badly. But they're lucky with those. All their other properties is wow.
Well, I mean, speaking of properties, Lionsgate's been fucked lately. Lionsgate.
Pete, I was kidding.
7 movies that flopped ass. Like they had what was it? Borderlands.
Oh yeah.
I
haven't seen that. I don't. That's probably not as bad as people make it.
You can watch it on YouTube. I think you can rent it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's everywhere at this point.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably really bad.
Look, it's just. I think the only problem is that it's a knockoff of every other,
I expect it to be like Jumanji, the new one.
It was more. It's
but
probably more like
that's
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying it's a Suicide Squad movie because it's just a ragtag bunch of misfits who are just doing things. But part of the problem is that like you have characters like what's his face played by Kevin Hart who are supposed to be actual like serious characters, and then they just put Kevin Hart in the role for some fucking reason.
Brother, I don't know what the hell these movies are.
What?
There's
Borderlands?
Borderlands. Well, you said the last 9, so I was trying to.
7.
Oh, Megalopolis. Oops.
Yeah, that's one.
Oops. So we have
Francis
Megalopolis. I have not heard one redeeming thing about that movie.
I'm curious about that because this Francis Ford Coppola, and
I didn't even try to do that. It just came out that way.
That's Francis Ford Coppola, and I'm curious.
Fuck you. It's Francis Cage.
Yeah. How do you say the name though?
Coppola.
Okay.
Coppola. Oh, I thought you were messing with me.
I pretended.
People say Coppola. Dude, it's like my name. People say 𝗂𝗄𝗃, and we accept that. It's wrong. It makes my blood boil, actually.
Is it
It's 𝗂𝗄𝗃.
Called Chico.
𝗁𝗃𝗃.
So,
So we have
Sucio.
𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁. You know, I just 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗍𝗂 or 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝑉𝗁. It was always my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Just we're gonna call you 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗁. Although by high school, everybody just called me by my last name because they were like, "Fuck it."
Cheeks.
Sometimes Cheeks. No, sometimes Cheeks.
Yeah.
My best friend Jen and my two best friends and I say best friends in that I've known them since we were like
Yeah, because they're three best friends you've ever anyone's had.
best friends that anyone could ever have.
Yeah.
They call me. I walk in the room. They go Cheeks. To this day,
And
I'm
you
very
go.
proud of that. And I go, yep. So we have 𝗂𝗂𝗍𝗶𝗵𝘁, Never Let Go. The Killer's Game. Oh, is that the one with Batista? Why am I English? Is that the one with Batista? Here, I'll bring the list up.
It bums me out that Batista's in a lot of bad movies.
That's
Because
actually what I was just looking up. That helps. Thank you.
I feel like he's actually a good actor.
Batista,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, listen, The Rock's in bad movies too. He'll be fine.
That's because The Rock doesn't know how to say no.
He does need to learn how to start saying no about movies and posting shit online. Thank you, Rock. 1992, no idea what that is.
That was a year before Terminator 2 came out.
No, fuck you. The Crow, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Still gonna watch
Crescent
it.
City, Three People I Don't Give a Shit About, and Borderlands. So yeah, it's
Yeah, they've had a bad year.
great.
It's funny though because like Lionsgate was huge. They were the ones who like gave us Saw and everything, and now they're just like, well, we're basically Warner Brothers' little brother of idiocy.
The John Wick series, right? It's all Lionsgate.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
Lionsgate is a lot, but they're also a distribution company, so not necessarily their movie kind of deal. Because I know there's a lot of movies I like from the mid 2000s, like the Rob Zombie trilogy with the Devil's Rejects trilogy. That's Lionsgate distribution.
I thought House of a Thousand Corpses was kind of dumb, but the Devil's Rejects was awesome.
I don't.
I didn't see Three from Hell yet.
I don't know why you do it just to.
Yeah, John
do
Wick
that.
is Lionsgate. Yep.
But what was I gonna say?
The House of a Thousand Corpses is hard for a lot of people to stomach because it's just an amalgamation of all the horror movies that Rob Zombie watched growing up.
Right.
I don't think in a bad way. I understand that's an art house movie. I can understand why you don't why it wasn't as popular as it could have been. I love that friggin' movie, but I also understand why people are like, "But I like the Devil's Rejects" because that's more straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
And I really thought it was going to end there. I mean, they all get blown away. Apparently not. the best use of Freebird I've ever seen. These are the movies that are coming out next the rest of the year and next year for Lionsgate, and they have an Amityville movie coming.
Well, I was just gonna say, you reminded me that they put Three from Hell on Netflix recently. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
it used to be like an exclusive to like some horror app, right?
it's
Was
more
it Shudder before?
Shudder. It's more. It's more in the same style of the Devil's Rejects.
Okay.
It's not as good of a movie, but I love it because it's the continuation of those characters.
Right.
If you like Captain Spaulding, don't get married to the idea of seeing him for the entire movie because the actor passed away.
Right.
during
So they
filming.
wrote it out in the movie.
He is in it, but he filmed for like 2 days while he was ill, the best he could. He wanted to do it, so they do kill him off in a way that you would expect.
Okay.
And
With the
so
volleyball
what?
With the volleyball net?
Yes, exactly. And then the third person is, they weaved it in very well. It's quick, but they're like, oh, this guy. It doesn't seem like it was like, we're just putting him here because we lost the other guy. And it's violent as hell. But I love that those characters were living on there. I don't know. There's another John Wick movie, apparently, a spinoff.
Ooh, but that one's got delayed a lot, right? The ballerina movie.
Yeah, is that what, ballerina?
The Hunger Games are doing that still.
They created a
so.
prequel spin-off of the Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, Sunrise on the Reaping. Don't care. Oh, and Now You See Me 3. Great.
Oh my god, cool. More
Untitled Dirty Dancing sequel. Yay!
Are they gonna dig up Patrick for that? They probably saw the opening Deadpool and Wolverine and were like, see, dead Logan can do it, dead Patrick can do it too.
Till you're fucking 90.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead though. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the same one that they've been trying to make since '88. Oh, that ought to be great.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Lionsgate, everybody.
They're doing a Michael. Is that a remake of the John Travolta movie where he's an angel?
No, it's a biography.
Oh,
about Michael Jackson.
I like that you've understood that reference.
Is this the one where his nephew is?
Yes, it is Jafar.
Yeah.
Why do I know that?
That's a good choice. No, I watched the video for Jafar because
I know everybody's like, yeah, duh, he looks like Michael, but I mean, he looks like Michael. He moves like Michael. Does everybody believe? I do believe this, but do you guys know that Michael Jackson never used his real voice?
I heard a rumor like that. Yeah,
there's audio of it.
There's audio of it, and I'm like, there's a story
in that wrestling game.
Is it from that?
There's a celebrity wrestling game where he used his real voice to record his.
That is part of it. Yes, yes, it is. You're right. I remember. But Craig told me about it, and I looked it up. And there's another audio where they have him recorded like on an ambient mic in a studio, and I'm like, that sounds like Michael, but it sounds like Michael. And then I heard a story that I've trying to confirm. I forgot the artist that told the story in an interview where this is younger Tupac is in a studio, and he is just treating Michael's niece like shit. He's just being a prick. And Michael goes, I want to fuck him up. And so he goes, don't fuck with Tupac. Don't do that. And he goes, you don't talk to my niece like that. And apparently Michael straight up walked up to him and smacked the shit out of him and backed him off. And I was like, what? I need to know if this is real. I need to hear it from more than two people right now, because that's amazing. That doesn't redeem him for all the other stuff, but I was like, just thinking Michael was like, excuse me, Tupac.
That won't be confirmed until Tupac actually dies. So
yeah, really.
Don't hold your breath. But speaking of actually dies, Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. Anybody see Terrifier 3 yet?
No, but I did read the article recently that the first 10 minutes is super fucking gross and everybody's walking out the theater.
It's pretty fucked up.
All right. I'm assuming that's like the Santa and the kids going to see Santa.
I am not going to sell you a fucking thing.
God damn it. Anyway,
I'm saying a word. I've already ruined one movie tonight. I'm not doing it again.
I want this figure, but I would prefer a clean version. So I'm holding out.
I understand. Yeah, but it's not the same if he's clean.
Oh, but it could be.
The flamethrower makes it, by the way.
I saw a clip on Instagram where the subtitle was that the guy told his wife that Terrifier 3 was a family movie.
Oh, and he just she looks up. You fucking lied to me.
Yeah.
And all you hear is the splatter and the children screaming in the background. You hear, ah! And she just looks up. You fucking lied to me. This ain't no family film. And you just hear him go, that's fucked up. I'm pretty sure that's a felony in 30 states.
Yeah, I'll never.
Oh, but what about Terrifier says that this is a family movie? Just like the name. Like, are you that gullible that you're just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
That could have been he could have misled them by saying, like, no, it's like a horror comedy. It's not really that bad. Because those exist.
Right. Like,
oh, God.
Gremlins.
Fucking dox me. Not you guys on the screen. I forgot looking up movie titles wasn't a great idea. Oh, well. Finding a needle and a stack of needles. Daniel Roebuck as Santa is really good, though. I will say that. Daniel Roebuck's fun. You know, it's funny. I didn't think we could top sawing a woman down the middle upside down, but we're miles above that at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're on another.
The girl in the bedroom in the second one is the one that sticks out to me.
Uh,
And then he gets the mom, and then what is it? Trick or treating? He trick or treats with the mom's head. And then the fucking I haven't seen the third one, so I'm oh my
prepare
God.
yourself. Prepare yourself. You know what makes it better for me is I mean, this shit doesn't bother me like that. I love her, but and actually Terrifier is kind of getting me back into her. Is watching the behind the scenes stuff of this guy, and he's just a fucking goofball, and I'm like, yeah, that figures. That figures.
Yeah.
Like seeing Art the Clown in full regalia with blood makeup on him on a little tricycle singing in falsetto the Bicycle Song by Queen.
I thought he doesn't talk.
No, it's behind the scenes is what I'm saying.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah. I want to ride my bicycle. I'm like, all right.
Bicycle. No, I like it. I think this is right up Mezco's alley to do Terrifier figure. It's just
They do a lot of horror characters, actually.
Yeah. I have them. I have a lot of them. I have it. I have
Owl guy,
who?
Owl Man, or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
bought the Owl Man. Nosferatu, I bought that one.
I think I have a Nosferatu, actually.
I'm trying to go back and get Jason and Freddy. I think that might be hard. Oh, I have the Michael Myers. So I got
I actually have Pennywise.
And that makes it all better. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
So like I've had this conversation with my wife. She's like, "Oh, so you like horror movies?" I'm like, "I don't like horror movies. I like the creativity." And so I go there to watch like, wow, that was some fucking asshole thought this up to put somebody down upside down and chainsaw them in half. Oh, I'm like, you sick fuck.
Yeah, it's not I wonder how many bodies Wes Craven had in his yard when he died.
Practice?
Yeah, practice. You think if you slice them like this, it'll look like this right into the script. There's a child sneaking in behind you. I don't know if you can see that.
I'm gonna be like one of those oblivious horror movies. Oh, what's going on? I don't see anything.
Ah! Do me a favor, Matt. I want you to make more noise into your microphone, please.
Okay.
There you go. That's less annoying.
Why wouldn't your mom just text me and I can text her?
Uh,
You text her right now.
This is
So
going
this-
well.
this
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna let
based
them
off Resident
keep
Evil
that
4. This is, they call it Drac, but it's Jack Krauser. Who's making this?
I don't know. Looking for a logo.
That
It
looks
just says
like-
art by art. I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay. Weird. But yeah, this is based off Jack Krauser's like mutated form in
Shit.
Resident Evil 4. I'm guessing they're releasing it because the remake came out a year or so ago. The remake was actually really good.
The remakes have been spectacular. I haven't been able to play them yet, but what I've seen of them, I'm like, all right, now this I can. I gave up in the middle of 2 because I even though I was raised with it and grew up with it, the walking around in the camera, I was like, I can't do this, and I'm scared, so I'm moving on.
Because the remakes don't control the same way at all. But okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was
It's
saying I appreciate the remakes because they got away from that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying. That was a good thing.
I played them all the way up to Code Veronica, and then they switched when they did the over the camera. They changed the vision
4 was the first one that did that in the original. But like in the original 4, it was over the shoulder, but like you couldn't move when you had your gun out.
Yeah.
The remake, it lets you do that.
Oh yeah. And then run.
𝗀𝗄𝗏 was so good. I really want them to do a good remake of that because that one was so hard, but it was so good.
I am so happy that one of the things they fixed for the remake of the first one is that dialogue. I know it's a joke at this point, but I just, Chris Redfield. Oh no, we have to.
They haven't done like a current remake. They've remade it like 18 times or something like that. But they haven't done. So I think that's actually one of the things they're doing is I think they're actually working on a remake of the first Resident Evil because they started with 2, then they went to 3, fucked up 3. I won't even lie. 3's remake fucking pissed me off because it's like, hey guys, for a real challenge, try to beat the game in less than 3 hours. Like, I just paid fucking $60 for this game, and you can beat it in 3 hours. Fuck you. It's a linear game.
I didn't know that was a. Why would?
Yeah. Like Resident Evil 4, the challenge is to beat the campaign in under 8 hours, which is definitely better because, like, yeah, you're paying $70 for the game. Resident Evil 2's remake is good. I think it's like to beat both campaigns in under 5 hours, but both campaigns are very similar. And I get that they're both in the same place, but like it annoys me because in the original release of Resident Evil 2 for PlayStation 1, they like they access different areas. Like the main key that Claire used was the club key, I think. And like Leon never got that. And then like she had to use all these different items to solve a different set of puzzles. There was some overlap, but like it was done nicely so that they each felt more unique from one another. This new one, by and large, everything in the police station feels the same. There are differences because whoever's campaign you play second, I think that's how it works. There is an additional sequence where you play as Sherry inside of like an orphanage because the police detective has you, or not, the police chief is a fucking murderous psycho and has you like has her kidnapped and in there. And then you get to play like a little kind of stealth mission as Sherry, which was kind of a cool twist. And like whichever character.
Did I just happen upon it before you were talking about it?
Yeah, but like
that's weird.
This is entirely unique and new to the games.
I didn't know that.
And then whichever character campaign you're in, like you go out to the orphanage and everything like that. So that's kind of new. And I wish they had done more stuff like that with Resident Evil 3, because Resident Evil 3, even the original one, was one of the first of the Resident Evil series where it was outside focused game. Like most of that game was exterior of buildings. Like it was cool because you got to go into different buildings and like just kind of explore and shit. And they kind of did that with the remake, but the remake is so short.
Yeah, that video we were watching was clocking in at 6:36, 6 hours 36 minutes.
That's late. Well, I mean that's the second campaign, so but that's I don't know. But
I think the shortest game I ever played was Deadpool. That's like 3 hours done.
So the first time I played Resident Evil 3, I beat it in, I think, like the remake, I beat it in just over 8 hours for the campaign. But like that was the first time through. Right. And I missed something because there's like these little accessory like packs you can get to like increase your inventory, and I missed one. But like there's nothing else to do in the game. Like one of my favorite things of the first game was the Gravedigger fight, where you fight the giant worm that comes out of the ground in the cemetery. I fucking loved that. I loved the cutscene. The fight was cool. They got rid of that entirely in the remake, and I was really just annoyed. Heavy Rain was actually pretty short. I haven't played Heavy Rain in so long, but I think about that game sometimes.
I don't even fucking remember Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain was like tank controls to the next level, but it was also just you would probably hate it because it's just like holding down specific buttons. Like as you're going through like barbed wire, you have to hold square, then you have to hold X, then you have to hold circle, and then you have to press the thing really fast to like move your character through it. Or like you have to rotate because you're having
I remember Heavy Rain.
detective and like you need to do something. And then there's like where you're crawling through glass. That was Heavy Rain was definitely the first game to really ever create that kind of experience. That really did change a lot of things, especially in times of quick time events. Like those were kind of started by Resident Evil, I think.
I was trying to get a full full gameplay video to time it. Jesus Christ!
I haven't seen that.
Have you seen the? Send that to me, Kate, and I'll put it up on here.
just say their name, I guess. It's 2 pence.
Yeah, I've done it like 48, 50 times she's been on the chat.
2 cents, none the richer.
Anyway.
More like nonsense, none the richer. Yeah, Heavy Rain was weird.
7 hours and 13 minutes on this one.
Part of me wants to try, I don't know. Mr. Mosquito's in the PlayStation catalog. And
what is Mr. Mosquito? You said that earlier. I'm like, what the hell are you talking
when Japan
about?
was creating all these weird games like Katamari and shit, they also had a game and they were like, what if you played as a mosquito and you went around to bite people? What is this?
The Heavy Rain.
I don't remember this part at all. I do remember that cop.
Now go back to the beginning. I just clicked on the random part of the video. Oh, I see what you mean. No way.
Well, that's just the conversation part, and then like QTEs with other things. This was also for PS3, so it's old, but like I think it still kind of is cherished by like some groups of people. But
I wasn't ready for that.
But yeah, Mr. Mosquito, you play as a mosquito and you go around and bite people. And you have to be careful when you're sucking their blood, so you don't irritate them and get killed. You don't get swatted.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Just give me the right one. Can you give people West Nile?
No.
Oh. Well, where's the fun in that?
So, can we get back on track?
Well, I told Kate to show me this so I could play it, but yeah, okay, I'll never mind. I'll play it later.
Oh, I forgot you sent this.
Oh yeah. Remad.
So who's making this one?
Remad.
Oh. Oh. Okay, gotcha. I saw it. So wait, this is a custom. Is it like everything?
Yeah, I assume so, right?
Well, I'm going. That's as close as you're going to get to 𝗖cie_𝗆𝗆 without. Just change it a little bit.
It's not a bad head sculpt, but also like they don't have the likeness, and honestly,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
the closer you get, the more trouble you're likely to get in.
That's what I mean. I was like, that was the closest you get. That's the wrestling theme in the '90s version of Scarecrow, where they change it just enough to not get sued. That's not bad at all. I really like that.
I feel like it's going to scale small.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be more import size.
Yeah, if Matt got it, he would be remad. So, man, I just finished being mad 5 minutes ago. Now I have to be remad because this thing.
You have to be mad again, yeah.
It's super short.
The weirdest thing ever is to see him in the Batman suit auditioning as Bruce Wayne. I was trying to string it along.
They originally did want to cast him. I forget why they didn't, but yeah, Christopher Nolan was originally looking at a significantly younger Batman in 𝗖cie_𝗆𝗆𝗵𝗁. Cillian Murphy. Sorry.
Actually, I wouldn't know. I'd have to take your word for that one.
I don't know.
Simon was 28 days later.
Yeah, they're supposedly doing 28 years later, but I haven't heard anything about that.
So I like it. The figure looks cool. I'm not going to pick it up though.
Yeah, I'm not going to go.
I'm not really big on picking up movie figures.
Yeah, you said that before. There was a guy's video I came across on Instagram, and like he has just a shit ton of statues, and like he was talking about how he actually prefers the more comic accurate ones. I guess because they get some more creative liberty when they're doing the comic versions of everything, but I don't know. But he just preferred those. Although I think he said that the cinematic universe versions are typically a better quality.
Okay.
But
ironically, today, Ralph Fiennes just updated people on the 28 Days Later sequel, and apparently there's 3 more
sequels.
And they just filmed. They just finished filming 2 of the 3 planned installments.
I don't know why they're doing 3 more, but okay.
I don't know either. Thank you. For
Cinematic universe, so they have to fight the virus version.
Well, okay, so I'll say it makes sense if they want to lock in and do a new trilogy. Because to make a sequel that's gonna there's no continuity between the first 2 games or movies. So I mean, if they just want to do a new trilogy, okay, then that makes more sense. And maybe they're doing a Back to the Future thing where they just film them all at once.
Yeah, because 2 have been shot of the 3 that are.
Cillian Murphy's, he's not exactly young anymore.
I doubt. Is he in it? I don't think he's in it. Is he?
He was rumored to be in it.
I know Danny Boyle's back. Let's see. Go back. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. There you go. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Everybody, he can be Quicksilver in the Plague. You outrun all the zombies. Ping.
I like him.
I'm looking forward to this. I loved the first one. I liked the second one. I'm sending you a link. I'm surprised it's not on Toy Arc, but it's Toy Newsy, so brace yourself.
Oh, boy. This ought to be good.
But so this was another thing that was unveiled at 10/27 Day. It was so that should be him, but it's Nemesis Immortal for the G.I. Joe line. This is a character I don't know anything about, but this goes up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 if you're a premium, and then 2 if you're just a normal subscriber to Hasbro Pulse. This is a really weird figure in the G.I. Joe line. I had to look him up a little bit, but basically he's from 𝗀𝗄𝗏, which is like a play on Shangri-La. And they're like these ancient snake-based people who fought off Unicron when he wanted to devour the Earth. And they had like this metal-eating thing that they were like, yo, we'll fuck you up. And Unicron was like, okay, bro, that'll give me indigestion, so I'll leave Earth alone. And then they just hid out there the whole time. This guy is like an enforcer of 𝗂𝗏𝗏 or whatever the ruler of 𝗂𝗏𝗏 is. Like,
wow.
This is a much weirder side of G.I. Joe that I like. My friend knew about it because he's a huge fan of like all things G.I. Joe. But like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, he has wings and shit. Like, 𝗂𝗏𝗏 is half snake. Kind of like that figure. What was it? Cobra Commander, once a man or whatever it was that they did a little while ago. Kind of like that, except this guy's like, yeah, no, bro, I was once a snake. So yeah. But yeah, this goes up tomorrow. I don't know. This is a deluxe one, so I don't know the price range of it because if I don't think they're gonna show the box, but it's like one of the big boxes. Like it's
Yeah, that was it.
it's more like this size box, but it's gonna be thicker, I imagine, because he comes with, from what I've seen on Preternia.
Show the box. Show the box again.
So like this size box, like it's a deluxe figure, but like the wings are on either side of the figure in that one, and like here they're just much smaller. So that's probably gonna, that might be a $50 figure in all honesty. I don't know.
And we have this from Mr. Pete.
I have nothing to say about this.
It looked cool when they showed the full with her with the clothes on, and like she's doing like a swiping motion. Has good articulation. I don't know why 5K. It's probably not 5K's fault. It's the promotional images from the company, right? But what's with the push for the boobs? Like, why are we doing like nude shots of the figures like that?
And it's not just this line; it's a lot of lines.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't care either way. It's just.
I mean, we get that they're not for kids, but like, you really have to push the envelope and say they're definitely not for kids.
Yeah, like the Roman keys came with dicks, didn't they?
Which one?
The Roman key ones, the one that's really hard to get apparently now because they sold out.
I didn't
They
get
have
them.
dicks.
Yeah, they had like swappable dick parts.
But to be fair, I have the first release of Batman Black where he has his dong out. I have that.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
It was a
Excuse me?
comic Black Label. DC Comics when they started their Black Label, which was like more mature. I picked it up because it's like, oh, this could be good. And Batman hangs dong.
Oh.
And then they were like, wait, we released that? And then the next release of it was just like blacked out because it's like in the dark. You see the gentle silhouette of a lilting penis.
I am so sorry I did a search on that. Because that did not bring up what I wanted it to. Oh, there's his dick. Okay.
It's great news.
Nice. Good job, Batman.
The other thing, actually, that's kind of funny about these types of figures is we've talked about like the Snail Girl and everything like that. They're actually available on like Big Bad Toy Store and shit. Like,
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store doesn't shy away from the boobies.
Oh, I was gonna ask, do they share the same promotional images?
I don't know if they do. We don't need to find out right now, but like there are some 𝗀𝗄𝗃 does, I think it's them. Whoever does like the Bushujo type figures, and I probably butchered that pronunciation. But like all those figures of like anime girls with like the massive cleavage and everything, and like where they're basically wearing thongs and stuff, like a lot of stuff that's on 𝗵𝗵, honestly. Some of those went over to Sideshow Collectibles' website, and I was like, are you serious? But like if you click it, it actually says like it's for appropriate audiences, and I'm like, oh damn. So they're like warning people when it's like, yeah, like.
To answer your question, yes. And there is no, not that you look at that and say, you know, my 6-year-old son would like that. There's no, you know, there's a choke. Oh, well, there you go. But this is more about, you know, safety of choking and poking themselves in the eye. And yes, you certainly would. I just wanted to see if it would come up because I remember the other one that I found, which is, God, I think the figure is like 15 years old now, is that anime Ghostbuster female. And it's the first shot is her not wearing the uniform. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
so dumb.
I mean, also, yes, but why?
Yeah.
Why? Okay.
Yeah. Well, like even TB League will do like soft 𝗙 bodies, they call them. And they're kind of like a silicone figure with a metal skeleton, but they'll have like nipples and genitalia. And you're like, why? Like, what are you doing? But
okay. My memory of it was incorrect, but this is the first shot you see.
Oh yeah, it's Bishujo. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's
they have a Megatron figure. That's the same type of shit, dude. I don't. Yeah, Megatron Bumblebee.
Megatron has boobs.
It's yeah.
Massive boobage.
Massive boobs. Okay, Megatron. You know what? I'm not searching that because Rule 34 is going to start popping up, and I'm just not in the mood. Yeah, so that's a thing.
Hiya Toys is doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure, but it's 1/18 scale.
Did you not?
I didn't. I'm gonna link it right now. I was thinking maybe it was gonna be 1/12 because you were talking about needing. Well, I mean that's a different character.
I think I got it. One of these.
That's not. Is that what I sent you?
No, I did a separate chat and found it around the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are all 1/18.
Here, I'll go to your link.
Well, while you sent that link, I was like, well, maybe there is a 1/12 one, but there ain't.
Oh, I'll check it again. Oh, well,
No,
there seems to be more than one.
They were all 1/18.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying there's different variations for different movies. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I was being a nerd.
You're fine. I mean, this is 1/18, so it's not really anything Pete really looks for, but I figured I'd pull it up.
My least favorite horror icons. I don't care about that series whatsoever.
You know what's funny? I don't think I've seen any of them.
I saw the remake with Crystal Stahl years ago, and I remember liking the remake, and I liked the fact that they got John Larroquette, who did the original narration at the beginning of the first one, in the it's not really a remake. Well, it is a remake, but it's a reboot. And I think there's been two since that I just have not gone to see, have not looked up, or I just don't care. I do like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 for the cheesiness of it and the fact that Chop Top plays Otis in the aforementioned Devil's Reject series. And Pete ignored me, so I'm just going to move on.
Well, I don't remember the character's name.
Otis is the younger dude of the three of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one with the long gray hair.
Yeah.
I am the devil, and I have come to do the devil's work.
I don't really like this.
I was waiting to spring this one. I was watching that conversation going, ugh.
I hate this. It looks so bad. The promo pictures are terrible.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, the promo pictures are horrible. They couldn't even get his legs aligned right. And he looks like he's trying to not drop a turd.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like he's kind of...
But like, oh, it looks so bad. And they even get up closer to the face where, yeah, Pete, it still looks really bad.
So he got spina bifida? What's going on there?
Pete over there defending selects. And selects are just not a line I'll ever buy.
Yeah, Pete. I'm sorry. That's there's your thumbnail right there, buddy.
Looks like George Lopez is under the mask.
Yeah, but my argument was he didn't look that great in the movie either. So,
I mean, okay, I'll give you some credit there because it definitely doesn't look amazing, but this doesn't.
This doesn't help. Yeah, I know it's defending it for no reason, but no, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then the pins on everything.
The pins on the fucking arms. Yeah, they're jarring.
That articulation in the abdomen, that's not going to articulate at all. It
also doesn't look like any Wolverine.
It just
looks like a dude with a 5 o'clock shadow that put the Wolverine suit on, kind of standing straight.
Yeah, it just looks bad.
Oh, there you go. That was joyous for me. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed visiting that.
I'm glad that Pete was smiling the whole time because he's like, yeah, I was defending a bullshit figure. One of the last things I have, I sent a link for upcoming Ninja Turtle stuff. What was that?
Oh, I was trying to tell Pete to lower his camera a bit.
I'm slouching hardcore.
That's all I see.
Yeah, I'm slouching. Oh, I'm slouching. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So these are Walmart exclusives, which means that all the people who bought Tatsu will buy them up. Actually, while we're on the topic of Ninja Turtles again, I did go out and I bought Mikey and Donatello off eBay.
Oh, the Pizza Club Turtles.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I bought that. I actually bought I bought two of the Foot Soldier ones too. Like there's the bigger one, like the heavy, and then I bought like the standard one,
Oh, okay.
like the Shredder.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull them up.
So this looks like a re-release of the NECA Casey Jones, but I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it comes with the 𝗖𝗍𝗄𝗏𝗄𝗏 face. Sucks.
You know, take it. That's stupid.
Yeah.
2 minutes for roughing, 2 minutes for hooking, and let's not forget my personal favorite, 2 minutes for hard sticking. How about a 5-minute game misconduct for roughing, pal?
I never realized, like, I always like obsessed with the idea that Elias and fuck, I can't remember his name. The guy that was in the Harold and Kumar movies.
Oh.
No,
What's
what's his name? Italian guy. He's in like CSI also.
James Gandolfini.
No! God damn it! I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name either.
Harold
He's
and
got
Kumar.
a great butt.
I've seen like everything he's been in too. I even watched that show that he was in. That got canceled. Christopher Maloney.
Maloney, yeah.
Him and
Yeah.
𝗖𝗍𝗄𝗏𝗏 look a lot alike.
They're distant brothers on another planet somewhere, yeah.
Seriously. Jeez.
He's Italian?
I think
Christopher
Elias is
Maloney.
Greek.
Just kidding.
You. Now I will finish what I began with your ear.
So yeah, this is 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃.
𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃. Hold on. No, wait. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I did that wrong.
So yeah, these are the Foot Enforcer, and then these are the ones I grabbed because I don't have any NECA villains for my turts. So I grabbed them while I was at Target and needed to buy something impulsively.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest things. These figures look amazing, and I'm not even gonna dream about trying to get them because
I honestly, so they look good, but
I'm Harry Carey. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
hey, how Harry Carey? Would you like a hot dog? I
They
can eat
won't-
hot dogs all day. Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
Thank you.
They don't really match up with any of the recent Turtle stuff. Like I need a Casey Jones, but I need one that's more in style with the Pizza Gang.
I don't.
Like-
I just remember when that movie came out. I don't feel enough stuff came out for it.
Oh
As
my
a
god,
kid.
NECA constantly puts stuff out for it, dude. It's their
okay.
it's-
But he's saying
it's
back
the
then,
well,
right?
yeah, it's the well to which NECA will never stop drinking, or from which I guess. But
The
yeah, yeah, the sweet, bountiful breast of Ninja Turtles.
I mean, I'm good with it. That movie holds up.
It does.
That movie
It
holds
does.
up.
Yeah, it
I
does.
remember during like the beginning of like pretty early in COVID, like we all went to Pete's because they were doing like a table read, and we thought that it was going to be them like talking about like behind the scenes stuff during the movie or something like that, and it was literally just them reading their lines from the
You're
script.
doing me. That's what a table read. Yeah,
While the
absolutely.
movie played in the background, and I was like,
That's
oh.
awesome.
But like they couldn't really show the movie because it was on a streaming
Yeah.
service. So
Sure.
it was actually kind of lame, and then we ended up just watching the movie.
Yeah, but did the actors do the voices and stuff?
For the most part, there were like
That's
one or two-
awesome.
one or two, like the guy who plays Casey Jones. They got like his son or something like that.
What the hell was he doing? He's not doing much.
Well, he was probably like, "Nah, I'm good."
He's in two of the three. Okay. All right,
Well,
Elias. I only saw the haunting in Connecticut because he's in it, and he's only in it for like 20 minutes. I was very disappointed.
I was gonna say, like, they had I remember reading somewhere that NECA had a hard time getting Elias to sign off on doing a copy of his face.
Hmm.
He's very protective of his. I get it. That
So,
probably answers your question from earlier. Like, I guess we're not getting Elias' face on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
So before, did you guys have anything else?
I mean, there's this that you sent.
Oh shit, we didn't talk about these. For some reason, I thought we talked about these last week. Wait, did we?
Did we? Did I go too far? There's that and this. Did I go too far?
No, I don't remember.
That's just another stupid select.
Okay, I'll go back.
No, I don't think we did talk about these. I know that 𝗬𝗎𝗍𝒻𝒻 actually posted a picture of them.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I know we were talking about this as like Zelda fodder.
Yeah, like I think that they're good generic enemies in general, especially if like the armor comes off and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, you could probably use them as some kind of Zelda enemy. The one issue is they don't have quite the same appearance as Figma figures. These guys look a little bit too realistic. They're not quite clean and cartoonish enough. I mean, you might still be able to get it to work, but I don't know. I honestly think
that looks pretty badass, though.
I think that they're just good kind of generic snake enemies. Anyone who's getting the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan figure or has like the other Mezco Conan figure, I think they would be great villains for him, especially because there's like the whole snake villain in the Conan world.
James Earl Jones, wasn't he a snake?
Yeah.
What?
James Earl Jones turns into the snake in Conan, The Last Barbarian.
God, I don't remember that.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised my mom sat through my brother and me watching that. My brother and I watching that as kids because she's terrified of snakes, and he turns into a boa constrictor.
Great, that's great.
Did you Google it?
No.
Oh.
I was doing two other things.
You're fine. I thought you were looking it up for your own appeasement. This figure looks like it has single jointed elbows, pretty obviously though.
I don't know about that. Why is that not a figure?
It's just a ball joint. It's
yeah.
No. I'm saying James Earl Jones is a snake.
Yeah, and
I want that.
We moved on.
I haven't. He's 𝗀𝗵𝗏, literally.
James Earl Jones.
He's just 𝗀𝗵𝗏 in this movie.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. He does. He turns into a fucking snake. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Man.
I'm glad that I could just go through these pictures one by one. It's fantastic.
Look at Arnold's face there.
Lady
the
Gaga,
most acting he's ever fucking done.
Holy shit. He's like,
that is Lady Gaga. She's time travels.
And
that's Anthony Kiedis.
No, I was gonna say, fuck, what's his name? The guy from the kid from Witness. He's also in Mars Attacks.
Oh.
Right? Lucas Haas. Lucas Haas.
A little bit. Yeah.
It looks kind of like Lucas Haas.
Yes, he does. Wow.
But
I didn't know that was the same kid.
Yeah, it is. It be him.
Oh God, yeah. Jeez, what an idiot. That's stupid.
But so were those snake soldiers the last thing?
Well, yeah. I mean, we don't have to talk about that piece of crap.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
So being that Halloween's coming up, what horror movie or I guess horror game I'll expand it to, like, would you like to see figures from?
Horror game or movie? You lost me there.
Like from a video game or a movie?
Splatterhouse. The old one, not the remake.
Like the game?
The game.
Like the black and white game for Game Boy?
No, it was
GameCube?
I don't know if they did that, but I know was it Atari? No.
Genesis.
Yeah, it was on Genesis.
Nintendo Master System.
He kind of looks like Jason, but he's like
Right.
a English buff dude.
Yeah. Well, I remember, I didn't realize that there was one from back then because I know that maybe it was the Wii, but there was like a remake that they made.
Yeah, there was a remake. But apparently they don't talk about the remake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's terrible, apparently. I don't know. I haven't played it.
I don't know. The premise for the game isn't really good, so I'm surprised that that's what you chimed in.
The character looked cool, and then the monsters that he fights look fucking great. And it's supposed to be gory for its time, so
Yeah.
if they could capture that in like a 6-inch line, I think that'd be cool as hell.
2 cents said Resident Evil Village, but life size. But with
Original
a laughing
Splatterhouse,
face.
1988.
Wow, was it 88? Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't play it until the 90s. I think I played the third one.
We didn't bring it up, but who is it? Jack Specific is somebody's putting out another Altered Beast figure.
Yeah. I'm grabbing it for my son. I bought
Yeah.
the werewolf for him.
Yeah, it is Jack Specific. They're also putting out Rage Roo from Streets of Rage. Or just Roo. Sorry, I misread that.
Okay. My son wants
Whoa.
he wants all the beasts. And then what did he say though? He made a really good point.
The boss is a flying painting.
Yeah.
With an eyeball in it. And then a sperm comes out.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's like,
This was dope though. 'cause
oh yeah,
it was like
yeah,
a
that's-
adventure.
that's the figure she wants.
Yeah, once I saw that in the chat, I was like, oh, that makes sense. A life-size Lady Dimitrescu.
Is that how you say that name?
Yeah. Yeah, the U is silent.
I did not know that. Yes, I would like a life-size. Never mind.
You know what's really dumb though? They make statues of her and like Ada Wong. I don't even know who's making them, like real third-party statues. But of course, beneath the dress, they're nude. Like going back to like fucking why? But
So I could.
yeah, I know, and I'm like, that's weird. I'll get it. I don't know why she's.
They know why they're doing it.
I don't get why she's next to a Big Daddy in that picture.
What are you talking about? Which one?
No, down to the left. No, down, not up. Yeah, there. Yeah, big mommy and Big Daddy.
Looks like a stupid clickbait bitchy opinion piece. Well, they had a 1/4 scale statue.
No, I think I understand what they were saying.
I don't. I've never played it, so I don't know. There's a couple statues.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I get why you're saying that.
I was
So
trying to think of
Splatterhouse, Dan, besides Ghostbusters, what horror movie or game?
Nada from They Live.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. It's already
That
out, first of all, you son of a bitch.
That
Second of
exists.
all, I saw the look in his face. I said, I know where they fucking going with this.
No, I would like. I have not looked this up. I'm pretty sure this is probably a figure, but I always liked, and yes, there's innuendo on this. But I would like a figure of the Snake Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
There's a snake version?
I think they did that too, though.
I feel like
I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably did.
I mean, I'm giving Dan's fine because like, how's he gonna know? He doesn't collect figures.
Yeah, I don't collect, so it's like. But there is a Snake Freddy Krueger, yes.
It's funny because like NECA also has like all these weird variations of aliens, like a spider alien and a dog alien. Well, the dog alien is supposedly the one from Alien 3. But
See, the
Alien
problem
1
is
Hmm?
I was gonna say the problem is I can't think of a figure that hasn't been made from a horror movie that I like.
that's really gross, actually.
Horror game was the question.
He said
No,
movie or game.
Movie or game.
Oh, movie or game. Mm.
It is gross, yes.
Mm.
That's my favorite behind the scenes photo. Okay. I can't think of one, so it would have to be that.
Yeah, I don't like anything that's happening right now.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a
that-
dream, sir.
I could have swore they released one with the snake. I guess not. So yeah,
Let's
that
look
worked.
it up. Oh, I should probably not look that up, huh? You're gonna apparently not. So there. I picked one that actually doesn't exist. So I would like Snake Freddy, please.
Snake Freddy, please.
I'll say yeah, Little Nightmares is a game. I've seen I'll say Deacon St. John from Days Gone. Because they've made Dead Space figures.
How is that not a figure?
They make Last of Us figures. I feel like Deacon might get a release from the Sony collection or that collection that they're doing. Spin Masters. I feel like Spin Masters might put out a Deacon figure. It would be cool if they did, but I don't know the likelihood of that happening. But yeah. Dead Space figures are like impossible to find. I think NECA actually made those, but like their necromorphs didn't look really good. So yeah. I wish they would make a video game of The Mist. You know that movie at all?
Yeah.
Based off
Stephen
the Stephen King novella, which is actually really fucking good. The movie got a lot of shit, but like it would be kind of interesting to play. I mean, it's basically, I guess you could say, Silent Hill, but like it'd be kind of cool if they made like The Mist as a game, because especially if they did it like kind of as a survival horror, because just running around in that fog and having all these crazy like weird extra dimensional shit just trying to fucking kill you like could be really cool.
No, not fog, mist. The fog is the fog. This is the mist.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Did you guys ever see that movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pete, did you?
No.
No?
No.
It's really scary. You'd love the end, Pete.
The end is
End's a great end.
the end is so good.
Actually, I know what the end is.
Great happy ending. Woo!
Yeah, they all get trapped in the car. He makes a decision to kill everybody, and then the fog
And
goes
then
away.
rescue
What is it?
happens.
Yeah.
And then the Punisher gets sad.
And that's the prequel to The Punisher.
It is. Now he's mad.
Tom Jane was a good Punisher. I won't even lie. Also, who plays the Russian again? What's his name?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash is in an episode of Detroiters as Tim Robinson's father.
Oh my god.
But he's also like an insane person, so it's really funny. Oh, man.
You know what I like about him deciding to be an actor?
What?
Is he did it for the medical. He did it to be part of a union, so he never lost medical insurance.
Nice.
Dude, it's brilliant because there's no fucking. I know you're surprised if I say this in wrestling. There's no medical. There's no insurance, and he was like, "I'm gonna try to be an actor too." And he's been SAG-AFTRA since Super Shredder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he keeps his family insured, which apparently comes in handy usually.
Yep.
Kevin Nash, Detroiters.
Didn't his son kick his ass or something like that?
I've already told this story. No. He was drunk, and him and his mom got into an argument, and started not swinging on her, but kind of get confrontational and getting physical with her. So Nash grabbed his son and held him against the table, and she called 911. And you can hear him in the background, like, tell him he's drunk, tell him he's got to get out of here. He's got not throw him out, just he needs to detox or whatever. You got to get him out of here. Because it was he's going to kill him at that point if he lets him go. So he's just holding him against the table. Cops come and arrest Kevin and the son, Tristan.
Right.
Oh, no, they arrest Kevin. They take him to jail because they see him manhandling this kid who's like 21, but 2021. And they're in the car and they're driving back to the precinct. And he's like, you guys are going to have to go back. You're going to have to go back. You guys should turn around. You're going to have to go back. And sure enough, about 2 minutes into the ride, they get a call on the radio to head back to the house to go get the son because the son tries to go after the mom again. And there you go, Matt.
And that son died, apparently.
He died, yeah.
Cardiac arrest after a epileptic seizure.
Yes. That next morning, they get released together, and they're like, they have a laugh about it. And they made up. It was just a 24th, not even a 24-hour thing. And he was, an aspiring musician, still lived with dad. The family was very, close after he got control of his drinking. And 96 to 2022. What's that math? 26?
22? Yeah.
26 years old or something?
26.
Looked like his dad, too. I mean, it was, yeah. But anyway, yeah, he didn't beat up Kevin. The kid needed a little bit of control, and cops took the wrong guy, and Kevin's like, you're going to have to go back. Hey, we have to go back. Yeah, told you. And they were in the tank for the night and got released the next morning, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it. But yes, the Russian, and apparently Tim Robbins is that. Now I need to see this because I need to see the two of them. How long is he? Is he in it more than just 5 fucking minutes?
He's in an episode.
Okay, that's good enough for me because usually Big Hank Cramblin'. All right, I'm on board. He's only usually in movies like 3-4 minutes. Magic Mike, he's in it quite a bit. In the first two.
I was going to say Turtles, he turns into Super Shredder and then he drowns. That's it.
I mean,
yeah, I was going to say he's in it 3 minutes, he's gone.
In John Wick, he has like 2 lines.
Not very good ones.
But
like who said, Kevin, do an accent? Okay, I do an accent.
But there's a lot of stuff on Big Bad Toy Store and the 112th. They actually have a link for like these figures up there. There's so many different things that are up for pre-order. It's really hard to go over all of them.
Yeah.
A lot. Some of the stuff we have talked about today, but like then there's other ones that we've talked about in the past, and then there's more that like you won't even hear of, and like there's a series of these elven ladies. So yeah, always gonna have to do some of your own searching, unfortunately, Natch, because there's just so much.
Yeah.
There you go, Pete.
Damn, look how young. Jesus Christ.
He been motherfucker. he was God, who did he play on the Tennessee Volunteers with? Like he played with like Magic Johnson, basketball guy. And the only reason why he didn't move on is because he went into the Army. And I know you are.
But what am I?
I you wouldn't have liked my answer, so I just shut up.
Dan, put your address on the thing.
That you cracked up there. What?
Put your address up on screen. I want to mail you some Kleenex.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, tonight we're going to say goodbye. And
oh man, I didn't get my thing to leave quickly enough.
I'll help you. No, that's mean.
So
no, I was just saying he medical insurance stuff. Sad story. Very sad. Very sad.
All right. Well, I mean, if we're all set, I can wrap it up. You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, we do this every Sunday, so thank you for whoever joined us in the chat tonight. Everybody that came by. We do this Sunday at 8 p.m. live here at YouTube. If you're interested in checking out any of our products, check out www.shadowmoses112.com. If you want to see what we're working on, we update constantly on our Instagram, so check that out as well, which is ShadowMoses112. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night. See you next Sunday.
See you, everybody. Have a good week. Enjoy your trick-or-treating. Be safe.
Be safe.
Thanks
Eat all
for
the
dressing up,
raisins.
everyone. Thanks all for dressing up, everybody. I'm glad we all showed up together.